Good evening, everyone. My name is Chandlin Williams, and my topic of discussion is women entrepreneurs, emerging or scaling back. The rationale behind this is that women are faced with varying challenges in life, from caring for children, providing for their households, becoming single parents, taking care of an ailing parent, all while working a full-time job and possibly even a part-time job as well. The ongoing debate about male salaries versus female salaries has really served as a long-standing controversial topic, thus causing women to work harder and longer for the same rate of pay as men. So due to these factors, many women took their natural talents and decided to make money from it, thus creating women entrepreneurs. As natural nurturers and crafty creators, women have been a force to be reckoned with as business leaders and, more importantly, in business for themselves. Now, the research question that I would like to explore is, why are women stepping into the world of entrepreneurship? In my literature review, some of the topics that I wanted to be sure that I covered were women's empowerment, definitely women leading in business, and women impacting today's economic climate, and meaning how are women changing the scale of things in the business world as entrepreneurs. The business theories that I feel like are most relevant to this story is the competitive advantage. Women have the ability to tackle tasks that men may see as irrelevant, but other women seem to jump to on this type of idea because it's more practical. As I said before, women are natural nurturers and crafty individuals. So having the competitive advantage, they're able to view things at a different vantage point that possibly men may not have. The next theory is economic advantage. Women have the ability to bargain and barter their ideas, but also by tapping into women-only groups targeting specific areas where women can identify the need. This creates advantage. Then also, and lastly, the business strategy. So women may not come up with it all, but when they do, running a household is about order and structure. It is essentially the same with business. A solid structure sets the foundation and path to success. The methodology behind this are going to be qualitative case studies. They will provide the logistical numbers and facts that essentially make sense. We're able to quantify the amount of emerging women entrepreneurs. We're able to qualify and give qualitative information on what those numbers look like across the globe, what types of businesses that they're starting, and kind of a root cause analysis as to the different reasons of why they started it. Some of them will be vastly different, but I would like to guess that a lot of them will be very similar in nature. Quantitative surveys and research are going to provide the basis of feeling and emotion tied to the why of what leads a woman into entrepreneurship and what leads that woman into going into business for herself. Participants targeted are going to be from major and smaller cities, in which census reports the highest number of self-employed women. Another side note to add to that is the Small Business Administration actually have an actual program for women in business. So that would be definitely a really key resource to helping identify those numbers and participants. Small group discussions, focus group, they're always important to the data collection process, along with just personal observations. The significance to this is that anticipated research results are expected to yield that entrepreneurs are an emerging force in today's economy. The constant debate about male versus female in the wage wars is a factor in women going into business for themselves, simply because they've gotten tired. They've gotten tired of the battle. They've got tired of doing double work and receiving less pay. Women all over the country are thriving on their own success and empowering and encouraging women all in the same pair of high heels. Some of the references I've included are Empowering Women, Micro Entrepreneurs in Emerging Economies. This is going to be a really key read. This is focusing on the role in technology with women, but also just how they're emerging in different economies throughout our nation. Then the next reference is Feminine Capital. We want to unlock the power of women entrepreneurs. And this is really kind of about the women's empowerment, like what is leading us and what is guiding us to female entrepreneurship. And then our very own, the Research Methods Knowledge Base from the second edition. My name is Chandler Williams. Thank you so much for joining me.